Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Christine Burke here from Ignite Your Inner Bliss. And today I'm popping in here to speak a little bit about two very powerful words that could actually be preventing you from really smashing out the fat loss goals, energy and performance goals, especially if you are a woman. And hey, Christine, how you going? Thanks for jumping on. And I was inspired to do this live. Well, first of all, I think this is going to really, it's going to really help you. So stay tuned. I'm not going to be on here for too long, but so I was inspired to do this video because I actually caught myself. Hey, Teresa, I actually caught myself almost using these two words that was going to actually stop me from doing this live this morning. I got to admit, I was in holiday zone and kids are back to school, and I'm normally doing these lives every single day, and I'm really out of my live mojo. And if you've ever done a Facebook Live, it can be a little bit daunting, but I'm back in the game. I'm here and really passionate about sharing this kind of stuff with you. So if you're new, I would love it if you popped a comment in the comment bar below. I'd love to know where you're listening in from. If you get some value from this, I'd love it if you liked and shared it. Maybe somebody you know might get some value from it. So hey, Ritsky, good to see you, mate. We need to have a chat. There's an awesome event happening this weekend, and I've got you a ticket, so you got to go. So hey, Teresa. Hey, Nicole. Thanks for jumping on. So you're probably wondering what these two words are. And these two words are why a bother. Thank you for the like. The two words are why bother. And the crazy thing about these two words, I'm just looking at some notes here. The crazy thing about these two words is that they are so easily said, but they're super dangerous. So here's the scenario, right? So you are excited about a new eating regime. It's the new year. You've set some big goals for yourself for 2018. You're going to cut down on sugar, alcohol, all those things that keep us out. Hey, Christina, thanks for hopping in. All these things that keep us away from our goals, right? So you're feeling excited. And then let's say your husband, wife, spouse, partner, whatever, brings home some cake from the office, right? Somebody had a birthday, and if where you guys are at, I'd love to know where you're calling in from. So pop a comment, please, below, and let me know if you're watching live or watching the replay. So your partner, spouse brings home a cake, and if it's anything like it here in Australia, people like to celebrate birthdays. So I remember when I had a job and I was in the workplace, it was like every day, morning tea, it was somebody's birthday, and there was always cake. So let's say your partner brings home this beautiful chocolate cake. You absolutely love chocolate, and you're really excited about having this chocolate cake, right? And all of a sudden, these two words come into your head, and you say, why bother? Right? Why bother? I'm just going to have a piece of cake. It's not going to matter in the morning. I'll just reset my goals on Monday. Only one piece of cake. It's not going to make a difference, right? So, but here's the problem. So the problem becomes, hey, Nicole, Chatham, my favorite place on the planet. My husband calls it the center of the universe. The struggle is real. It absolutely is real. Hey, Christy, thanks for hopping in. I absolutely love chocolate as well. So all of a sudden, it triggers these two words, trigger this sort of avalanche, right, of making bad habits. And the next thing you know, it's the next day, and you're saying, why bother? I might as well just have, too many coffees, or I'll have that croissant on the way to work. That was something I used to do all the time. And all of a sudden, these two words have you off of your goal and feeling like crap, give me a wave if you know exactly what I'm talking about. And totally being authentic and real. This is what's happened to me over Christmas. I went home and had a little bit too much of Mom's amazing cooking and baking, right? So, but here's the deal, okay? So it's these little things, right, that are brought on by these two words, why bother, that will always have the biggest influence and impact in whether you smash out those goals or whether you fall off the wagon and, you end up back into square one. So again, who knows what I'm talking about, right? So it's never the big things. It's always the little things, right? So, and our brains, have this amazing way of diminishing this, once we sort of get into that mode and use those two words, why bother, right? It will always be, those little things will always be the things that stop you, not the big things that we think about. It will always be the little things. So what do we do? What do we do? First of all, one thing we can do is be absolutely clear and committed to whatever your goal is. If you want to lose body fat, if you want better performance, if you want to get fit, whatever your goals are for the year, be really super clear and emotionally attach yourself to the goal. Right. And this is a whole, another thing that we can practice in terms of, emotionally attaching us to the goal, visualizing the result of the goal, all this kind of stuff. So that's one way to lessen the impact of this why bother scenario. Right. And another suggestion, right? So is create a trigger for yourself. And this is really good advice. This was, as I said at the beginning, partly inspired by something that I got into the why bother do this Facebook Live this morning, but here I am, and inspired by a coach of mine who is absolutely awesome. And one suggestion that he had is that, and you can use this for a variety of things in your life, is create a trigger. So whenever you have that thing that happens to you, you fall into the why bother, I'm just going to eat the cake. Why bother? I'm just going to, drink tonight when I promised myself and my family that I wasn't going to drink tonight. Maybe it's, you don't get up to go to the gym in the morning. Oh, why bother? I'll just go tomorrow, right? So create a trigger for yourself as anytime you feel yourself slipping into that why bother mentality, right? Replace it with something. So for example, replace it with I must. I must get up and go to the gym. I must not eat this cake. I must, clear out the pantry so there's nothing tempting me. I must stay on track. I must, have a beautiful nutritional smoothie instead of the chocolate cake so I feel balanced and I'm not craving it. So create a trigger for yourself to get out of those two words, the why bother, and replace that with I must. And like anything else, it's a practice. It's about habits. It's about rituals, and it's really also about just deciding. Hey Gilda, thanks for hopping in. Hey Eric. Good to see you. I hope you're doing okay, my friend. And so it's really about making this a practice and a habit and doing it over and over and over again, because, those people that you see that are really smashing out the goals that you want, of course, that's come from a lot of practice and habitual working on these things every single day. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you got some value from this. If you want more tips, if you want more value around especially fat loss and energy and performance, please reach out to me. I got lots more tips I can share with you, and come see me on Facebook. I'm going to be on here every day. I'm running my own little Facebook Live challenge starting Monday. I'm going to be on here every day with some great stuff, so I hope you got some value from it. If you did, I would love you to like and share it. Hey Demetra, my beautiful awesome yoga instructor. Yay, I'm so excited. Practice, practice, and all will come. Absolutely. So thanks for getting on, everyone. And we will see you in the next couple of days. We'll see you next time. Please like and share if you got some value from it. You can come see me on my blog at christineburke.net and set that trigger for yourself. Turn your why bothers into I musts. And we'll see you next time around. Happy days. Bye.